The Aorangi Agri-sports, sponsored by Silver Fern Farm, started with lots of activity and running, looking for the seat for the Honda Quad, then to fit the rear wheels. Old hand Sam Bryan ripping that tyre brace, while Waimati's Arian van Klooster works out which wheel goes where. So, all set to turn the key and silence.
What have you done to it?
Now, problem solving is a big part of this contest, and when a bike won't start, check out the usual suspects. So, off with the seat, and Arian finally figures it out.
Some bugger's taking the battery lead off.
Meanwhile, six-time regional finalist Sam Bryan kicks the tyres, does a safety check, and he's off. Former Rural Bachelor of the Year Toby Howe is first away, with John Mertens right behind with fencing on his mind. They each made the post rammers in the engineering module. But now it's time to test them out. So with the ramming complete, then it's that laborious task of wiring up the fence.
Today it's actually real close competition actually. It's quite exciting.
While share milker Cole Harris unreels the fence tape, current young Farmer of the Year Matt Bell pings Toby for holding stuff in his mouth. Meanwhile, Arian is working away and he's sitting in third place. At 30, Athol New's experience gained from previous contests has taught him to pace himself. Quality work is worth more points. Cole picks up the post rammer he made in the morning and discovers his welding work was not that flash. The handles fall off. He's also nursing a wrist injury, which doesn't help. The fencing continues and Toby Howe's rushing to unreel his fencing tape. It jams and creates a monumental bird's nest. The race goes on with Athol ticking off the challenges and his fans getting excited. The next task is to stack the hay bales as high as possible without them collapsing. The tallest stack wins. Then to show variety, your next job is to make a planter box. An eagle-eyed judge Matt Bell nabs Toby a second time for having nails in his mouth. Meanwhile, Arian fires up the still to create his planter box and cops his first and only penalty. Arian started in TNAG when at school, and this is his first regional final.
So mean.
Waimati's John Mertens works away creating his little garden. But for Cole, carrying that wrist injury, the pain becomes too much and he has to withdraw. Chainsawing a log is next, and then having to split some very green and uncooperative wood. And it proves to be an energy-sapping experience. Next, an art session, making a Ravensdown logo t-shirt. A lot of care being shown in fitting the shirt. Toby keeps pushing on and is the leader.
Can't get a penalty on this, can I?
But those 4 penalties may cost him when it comes to quality of work. At 24, Arian's the youngest of the 8 competitors and still smiling after 7 very physical hours.
Whew, long last.
The final challenge is to make a Silver Fern Farms logo out of the temporary fencing kit. At the end of the race, Toby Howe was first across the line and the judges declared his work was good enough to win the Agri-sports event. This was the final Silver Fern Farms Agri-sports before the grand final in Timaru in July.